What you do is very different than a lot of guys who started off in hip-hop groups. Like, you've been able to find a completely different way to make records.
Yeah.
And was that something that you, when you were on stage in a hip-hop group, did you look around and say, did you feel limited by the constraints of being in a group like that?
Well, not in a group, but hip-hop itself is, it's a culture, it's a community, but it's also the cadence itself. Rap is a cadence, you know, and a verbal approach, you know, and a vocal performance. So, you know, the cadence itself is very limiting, you know, and the lifestyle, and you know, it's not as liberal, you know, and so there's much more infinite possibility in being able to bend and stretch and twist and turn melody and harmony into these other things, as opposed to, you know, the community and the culture only allowing you to rap about certain things, and you know, the cadence, you know, you can become confined to it, and it's not a lot of space in it.
And so when you said the culture, like, that's an interesting place to be, because it's, people talk about, you know, hip-hop from its beginnings to where it is now is a massive cultural force. But from a guy on the inside, and you were there, you know, in that second wave of hip-hop artists that really kind of blew up. Did you feel, like, at what point did you feel like you were confined and you needed to do something else?
Well, I always felt like hip-hop was something that I could do at my leisure. You know, it felt like a hobby, you know, you know. But I'm not saying, I'm not to insult it, you know, or anyone that does it for a living. You know, so like, you know, they are my beginnings. It's where I'm from, and it's still very much so a part of me. But of course, you know, the ambition is to evolve. Anything else is uncivilized and ungodly to you know, I don't know who, I don't know where the stigma of, or the logic of, who can stay the same the longest. I don't know where that comes from, you know.
Well, if someone said keep it real a long time ago, and then people actually really took that to heart, didn't they?
Yeah, you know, so they say that, you know, you don't have to grow up, but you got to grow older.